because in today's range-bound market action in terms of the large cap space, pharma is really finding takers. Divi's been right on top. There's been some buying in Dr. Reddy's as well. The Cipla up about 1.5%. So it's overall looking fairly good. We have Ekta joining in. She's looking at a bunch of pharma companies. Ekta, on Divi's, it's pretty interesting, right? 3.5% of an up move. What's the buzz there? Anything specific with respect to any launches in the US?
Well, yes, I'll start with Aurobindo, which is in focus as CNBC-TV18 has accessed the warning letter which was issued by the US drug regulator to Aurobindo's arm, Eugia's Unit 3. Now, Eugia Unit 3 was inspected from Jan 22nd to Feb 2nd earlier this year. It was issued 9 observations. Eventually, it was classified as an official action indicated status in May of 2024, which means that there is a heightened risk of regulatory action on this particular facility. The US FDA has said that they reviewed the company's response, which was given in Feb. Now, Elara has said that the warning letter points out significant data integrity issues apart from other issues in this particular warning letter by the US FDA. Timeline for remediation could be more than 18 months based on cases that they've seen in the past. New products will not be approved until all of the issues are sorted. And it is an important facility. It is estimated to contribute around 30% of Eugia's total revenues and 5% of the total company revenue. Now, the import alert, however, according to Elara, seems unlikely at this stage. And the company is also dual filing products in order to mitigate risk. Besides Eugia Unit 3, it is also being filed from the new Visakhapatnam plant that they have, and hence that is expected to mitigate risk. They have an accumulate with a target price of 1568. Now, Divi's Labs is in focus because there's a Bloomberg Law article indicating that the US FDA's approval of the generic version of Novartis's heart failure drug, Entresto, which is basically a blockbuster drug, has now been paused. Now, it's been paused because the US Court of Appeals has ordered that there has to be a pending resolution of an appeal which is filed by Novartis before things can move ahead. Why does Divi's benefit? Is because they are one of the suppliers of this particular drug to Novartis, and hence it becomes an important drug for them. We don't know the timeline in terms of approval for the generic version, but as of now, what we can say is that there is some amount of temporary relief.
Okay, so that explains it, because I remember when the stock was under pressure on expectations that this drug is not going to be as big for Divi's now, but maybe some relief coming in. Thanks, Ekta, for explaining that to us, along with, of course, the other stocks in focus as well. Prakash, hi, good afternoon.